Hi, I'm Benoit from the mountain of Switzerland, and I would like to show you the problem, the spout problematics by TiXL 405. This is the version where I use. I'm starting up here, this 405 version. You can show how it looks like startup. It looks, everything is fine in this boot window, and I start up my project where I prepared it for this view. The problem, and I have 3 or 4 spouts implemented here. One spout is this one. You can read the name here, TiXL Fluid SPO. Then I have another spout here. They called second TiXL 405 spout. I have one spout here. They are electric cube, the sender name, and a very different one I have down here from the normally example project where it's integrated in the TiXL, and I called this TiXL slash spout F405 number 01. So I starting Arena. I was starting Arena, but in some application we have more problems by this spout. In others we have less. I start first the ESF editor. What we use normally to manipulate ESF shaders, but I can. They have also inputs to manipulate to show how manipulating affects some video inputs or some picture inputs. So you can choose here something as a search. I choose test card and I choose a filter for coloring manipulation. I must look out for that. Color levels, color controls. Color controls are here. I give it in. Now we have this test card input. I'll show you that is everything fine with that. The brightness reacts, the contrast reacts, the hue reacts. I set it back to the normal. I go to normal and set it back to this standard default setup for it. Now I'm switching to one of the spout out of cola. Here you see nothing, black screen comes. Another one also black screen. Another one also black screen. Everyone have just a black screen, doesn't work. I show you with Colab when I start a Colab project that this spout input of the ESF editor works really proper and fine. Here we have a spout also, and now I switched again here and I show where I find. Here it is, and here you can see that works very proper and fine. Now I switch again to some of the TiXL spouts sender, and you see they makes crash problems. They doesn't split the channels or something are really wrong in you coding. You are really wrong, not just a bit. This is really wrong what you done. I say so. It looks really matched up. And I close the ESF editor. You have seen that it doesn't react fine. And I go back to Arena. And I can show you there are the problems less than in the of the TiXL SpoutOut. There are the problems a bit less, not so hard. And now we see that example spout. They are in the viewer output and activated. And if I go to some other than this activated viewer output spout, some other spout output, I prepared that in here in you see here the name of that search, TiXL, the fluid spout O is one, or here you have another one. I put it down. I can also put it in a preview window here, but the only one they came is that in the example that is activated in the viewer output now. And another one thing that is not correct coded is that you have no option in the spout settings here in the spout settings to say how it's the resolution, and the best you makes also options for the frame rate and bit tip and everything what is normal standards for an output correlation. And you can see that is so small here, and if I go and I manipulate that here, I make it bigger, then it comes also bigger in my spout input in Arena. That shows you that really what I do here in the output, that it takes to the input to the search input of Arena, and that's not correct. When I set that viewer output to a definition to 1080p, like it's my project in Arena this time now, here you can see size K1 1080p project here in Arena what I accept. And now I can switch to this other things, and they doesn't work. They stand still like that, and if I open that in the viewer first time, they remain still in this window chamber. When I switched to that here, then you can see they switched also in the Arena. How I do that, I can see that when I switch there. So here you can see if I switch the viewer output, then it stands still here. Just if I came back, then I have a signal there, and that you can see it better what it doesn't work. I can also go to this other here, and now I switched one in the preview window here. I switch this to the preview window, and here is the